So in my last video, I talked about my experience on competing on Beast games. And by the way, thank you for all the love and support on that video. And in that video, I also interviewed my friend Joe, who also competed in Beast games. And in this video, it's just going to be the full interview that we did because we talked about it for quite a bit. So I just wanted to put out the full thing because there's a bunch of good stuff we talked about in there that didn't make it into the main video. Subscribe and enjoy, guys.
So, hey, I'm Joe Rodriguez. I am a director, writer, and an actor, and I was one of the contestants from MrBeast games.
Nice. Now, how did that happen?
So, I actually got the link from my friend. He sent me the link. He knows that I'm into acting. He knows I'm in the film industry. So he was like, "Yo, you should sign up for this, and you have the personality to play those games." I honestly thought it was a scam, by the way. It just seemed too good to be true because as soon as I applied, within like 3 days, they hit me up and they told me I was in. So it was a fast-paced thing.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was a scam too, but just because me personally, not a lot of cool opportunities come my way. So
Yeah,
the more I was talking to them, I was like, all right, I think this is real, but it could still be a scam. So I was hesitant up until like the flight over.
right. Once you got there, I'm like, okay, I think this is real.
Yeah, I assume this is a real flight ticket, so I'll just go to the airport. Famously, I got eliminated the first night. So I wanted to talk about your experience after that first night.
So after you got eliminated, the game ends. We all go back to our where we primarily started, and we're sitting there again, waiting for further instructions or further information because we really didn't know what we were supposed to do next. So we're sitting, and they give us this. I personally think it was a shitty meal. It was oatmeal, like two circles of tomatoes, water, and I think some crackers. I kind of don't remember exactly what it was, but I know it was just I was starving, bro.
Yeah.
And when they gave us that, it kind of pissed me off because I was thinking, okay, hold on. Is the point of the game, is it to like starve you, to sleep deprive you? Is that the point of the game? Because if it's a survival type of game, cool. I'm down, you know? But this didn't seem like this. This seemed like it was very unorganized. It seemed like they had no idea, like the production crew had no idea what to do. It's like it all felt like they were just waiting on MrBeast to say what's gonna happen next. That's how it felt like. And
Yeah,
then
definitely.
there was a girl that I got really close to at the game. She has medical issues. She asked for her medication multiple times, and they kept giving her attitude, as in like, why are you asking for this? Like, bro, she needs her medication. She put that on the contract, that she needs medication. It just really felt like for the next couple of days, they just didn't know what was going on. And it was really frustrating for all the players.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember when we both got back to LA and met up and like talked about like stuff that happened. Did you tell me that a guy got like a seizure as like my team was being eliminated?
Yeah, that's another thing. When your team got eliminated, they told us to stand to say a high five, to give you high five, to motivate you guys, like as you guys are exiting the game. And then all of a sudden, randomly, a guy got a seizure behind us, and people are yelling for medical attention. The No one arrived, bro. Three players, three contestants are the ones that provided aid, or they helped the player, because I guess two of those players used to be in the medical field in their personal lives.
Oh wow.
So like it took players to help players versus a medical team or medical staff to come through. And
Yeah.
they took a long time. Like they were like, yo, focus on the players that are getting eliminated. Like not to ignore you guys, but there's something going on here. It's like a serious matter.
Did you ever hear what ended up happening with the guy that got the seizure?
So he did end up being taken to the I think he was taken to the hospital. His wife was also in the game. His wife was pulled out of the game just so she can be with him. The wife ended up returning though. That's cool. I
Yeah.
understand, she did leave, but she left on downtime, so it doesn't really matter. She did tell us that he's okay. He did bite his tongue. Not
Mm.
off, but he did bite it. But yeah, the wife told us that he was doing fine, that he wanted to return back to the game, but under the conditions he was in, they didn't allow him no
Yeah.
more.
Were there any other like medical stuff that was like that much of a highlight that happened while you were there?
I do believe there was a total of three seizures. The only seizure I know about is the one that I saw because I
Yeah.
was in front of that person. The other two seizures happened at an area where I wasn't even nearby. I just heard about it later on because there was like 1,000 players.
Yeah. So hard to like gather around there.
Yeah, the only reason I know about the first one is because it happened right behind me.
Mm. So, I when that first night when I got eliminated, me and my team ended up leaving around like what? It was like 3 a.m. at that point. So,
Yeah,
when did you guys actually ended up going to sleep?
man, we probably fell asleep like super early morning, like around 5, 6 in the morning.
Jesus.
And then I think we only slept for like 3, 4 hours because the sun's hitting our faces. We were sleeping in sleeping bags. I mean, I thought that sleeping bags, and it took a long time to even get the sleeping bags. I think it took like 2 days to get the sleeping bags. We were sleeping on the floor. I remember I was covering myself with a tarp from the stadium. Like no
Yeah.
one's supposed to touch that, but I was so cold, bro. I covered myself with a tarp. I just didn't understand why we were put in that position. I know some people took off their shirts and used it as blankets, and we were
Wow.
just literally sleeping on the floor, bro, flat on the floor.
But the top was still closed off, right? Like you
The top
couldn't.
was closed, but during the day, it like it's capturing the heat. So like when
Mm,
the sun starts coming out, it's hot as hell in there, and the sun's just hitting our eyes, so we can't even sleep correctly.
gotcha.
And then we wake up and then we go do hygiene and then we go get our breakfast, which again, it was shitty breakfast. Like I personally hated it because I was starving. And then they thought that it was a cool idea to I'm sorry, I can't cuss right. They
No, it's
thought it
fine.
was a good idea to just give us a loads of chocolate.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about it is that you got oatmeal, you got vegetable sticks, you have like one egg, but you also
One
get a
egg,
bunch of
yeah.
Feastable bars.
Bunch of feastable bars, bro.
All
I'm
you can
pretty
eat,
sure that
all
I
you can
got
eat,
some cavities after that.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So then, what time was the next challenge on the next day?
It literally took a whole day, man. Like we wake up in the morning and the whole morning, the whole afternoon, the whole evening, we are waiting for the next game. The game starts being constructed like evening, and we don't start playing until like 12, 11, 12 at night.
Jesus. So like you guys are just doing nothing for the whole day.
Nothing, man. Like, well, there are some players that they're doing they're creating their own workouts. Some
Yeah.
of them are running, some of them are socializing,
I
some
mean,
of
you
them
have to.
yeah, to stay active. What I was doing though, like my strategy on the game is like I was trying to get to know everyone. Nah, I'm sorry. I was trying to stay under the radar because I wanted to study everyone. I wanted to study who I can partner with, who I can work with, who to avoid. So that's what I was doing. That's why I wasn't very social on the game during downtime. Like once the game was up, I was super active. I was motivating. I was doing all this crazy stuff. But yeah, for almost 18 to 20 hours, man, just sitting or doing nothing.
Jesus, man. So did anything really crazy happen in the next challenge? Or was it kind of just like normal?
The I know I'm trying to remember the order of the games. I know there was another game uh, with the briefcase. Yeah, if you open it, you get eliminated or you get safe depending on which briefcase you get. I know that game, I was one of the players that got a table slammed on my head. I didn't say anything because I didn't want them to kick me out of the game because I got safe, but there was other people that got injured in that game. So
Wow, so
it
this happened when everyone was like running towards like
yeah,
the
when everyone starts
briefcases?
running towards the briefcase, a lot of people crashed into each other. Some people got head bumps. Some people, I know one girl got a head concussion. Um, and when I saw that medical attention took them away after getting slammed in the head, I was like, I'm gonna keep quiet about my head, because I'm not
Hmm.
trying to get eliminated. But yeah, like it was a weirdly designed game. Like, why would you make people run across like that? That was about
Yeah.
that, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like a lot of games were designing like if they didn't pre-plan it or if they didn't practice it or rehearse it, and everything seemed like it was just made up on the spot. That's what it looks
Right.
like.
Right. Doing a show like this, I think can speak for both of us when I say that it's kind of crazy just because you and I come from like the film school and like we're trying to get into the film industry. So we know a lot about like how to set up a shot, all the safety meetings you have to have, and making sure everyone on the cast and crew is taken care of. So it was very jarring to be a part of like such a big production that really seemed like it cared most about just like breaking world records
Right.
above like the people, you
Yeah.
know?
And the crazy thing is like people that worked as the staff members didn't even know what their job description really was. Like I
Jesus.
tried getting some intel from the staff members. I'm like, like I started asking these questions off the game. Maybe I can get some information from who they are. They will tell me like, bro, honestly, I don't even know why I'm here. Like I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, how did you get hired? How did the hiring process go? You
Yeah,
know?
it really seemed like both on the crew and competitor wise, they were just kind of pulling some random people. Like my roommate was approached to come compete on the show when he was like working at like a festival or something like that.
Oh, damn,
Uh,
that's cool.
yeah, so they were really just pulling like wherever for the show to happen.
I thought it was super funny how I found out you were in the game.
Oh yeah, we can tell that story. I like the night before I was in my hotel and I had posted on my story, "Hey, gonna go ghost for a while, guys. So you're not gonna hear from me for a bit because of this thing I'm gonna be in." And then Joe responded and was like, "Huh, that's weird." Because I need to also go ghost for something that I'm gonna do. So you and I just kept talking a little bit until we both were finally like, "You're in Beast Games. You're in Beast."
Yeah, that was funny. And then when you were like, are you surrounded by gambling machines or something like that?
Yeah, I wanted to be as discreet as possible because
Yeah, and
I
I was
respect
like,
the NDA. I respect the
yeah,
NDA.
and I was like, I'm about to.
Right. And that was also funny too, just because like I had been there since Tuesday of that week. So I stayed at the hotel for a couple days before we actually started shooting. But you weren't summoned until like the night before, right?
Dude, I found out. Okay, so I was told that I was supposed to get my flight soon. I literally got the flight the day I was supposed to be there. I woke up
Yeah.
early in the morning. I'm checking my emails. I'm checking text messages. I'm over here like, yo, I thought I was supposed to leave to Vegas today. I have all my bags packed. Well, I had one bag packed. And I'm messaging the production coordinators. I'm emailing them, and they just keep telling me like, you'll get it soon. Literally, bro, they gave me my flight itinerary an hour and a half before it takes off.
Mm,
So I had to find someone to take me to the airport and get there in such a hurry,
that's so
And I was
crazy.
like,
Yeah.
wow, I thought you guys were gonna let me know a day prior or something.
Right, yeah. You make it all the way to the end of at least what they're shooting in Vegas.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so you make it through how many challenges is it? Four challenges that they shot there?
I think, yeah, I believe so. It was like 4 or 5, I think. Yeah.
Hmm. So you were on the last challenge. You and your team are feeling great. You're like, we got this. And for those who don't know, as soon as you pass through the Vegas shoot, then you'll get to be on the actual like Amazon Prime Beast Game show because everything we shot in Vegas is for the video that's going to go on the MrBeast YouTube channel. Uh, so Joe, tell me what ended up happening in that last challenge.
Yeah, so this one hurts. This one hurts.
Mm,
But like every challenge that I passed, it was personal because I was playing for myself. The very last challenge, it was a team thing. This is why it hurts because I didn't lose because of me. So the last game, you're on a platform. It's 100 players per platform, and you need to trust your team. You got to make sure that you guys are together. You guys are on the same page. You guys do not get off the platform because if one player gets off out of 100, if one player gets off your platform, the whole team's eliminated. So what MrBeast does is he bribes your teams with 5K, 50K,
mm,
100K,
yeah,
a million.
classic.
And we all spoke together and we're like, we all promised each other we're gonna write it out to the end to make it to Amazon. That was our goal. That was our end goal. Well, as soon as he brought out the 100,000, I think it was 100,000, this girl jumped off the platform from our team. But MrBeast never said go. He never started the timer. So one, we all get eliminated, and two, she doesn't win anything.
So did this happen? So he didn't say go yet. So
Mm.
does that mean the challenge didn't even start yet?
So that's what we were trying to argue. The challenge hasn't started, Mr. Beast. I was literally telling him face to face, hey, the challenge hasn't started. So why are you eliminating us? If you said when the chat when you press go, that's when the challenge starts. She jumped off before he said go. So why do we get eliminated and why doesn't she win the money? You know?
Yeah, that's so weird.
No,
Because I
so
feel,
he was like, no, I'm sorry, guys. She jumped off. She jumped off the platform. You're all eliminated. But then at the same time, in the same sentence, you're saying, I haven't started the timer.
yeah.
And I do know that the girl who jumped out of our team, actually, we didn't even know who that girl was. We didn't want her in our
Mm,
team.
yeah.
We didn't want her in our team because she looked like someone that we never played with throughout the challenges. You know, we already had a team. She just came out of nowhere. So when she did that, I know there was another girl in our team that wanted to like beat her up and stuff. So like
Yeah.
security, police officers, they had to like remove her, like take her far back, because her life was in danger at that moment. Crazy, man.
That goes to show how scary like these videos and shows can be because like if you because Mr. Beast is like purposely making it so that you're screwing over so many other people and
Yeah.
like do you think like all those people are just gonna be like, oh yeah, no, like
Yeah,
obviously
no.
people are gonna be so pissed.
But I got super pissed. I mean, I wouldn't take it to that extent where I'm gonna hurt someone, but
Yeah,
I was heated.
for
I was
sure.
heated, man, because it it just didn't make sense. You explained the rules, but then it just didn't make sense. It was annoying. It was an annoying loss.
Yeah. So honestly, you kind of ended up leaving the show in a similar way I did because I mean, as you know, I kind of got screwed because they forced me onto a team that wasn't
Yeah,
good, and
I
because of that,
remember.
my fate was sealed, and I had
Right.
like no choice because I can't pull a 10,000 pound boulder by myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, bro,
Um,
and all the like the fit guys, all the fit people, they all united on the pink team. That's why I was telling you, like, yo, come to this side. Yeah, I didn't know you got pulled into the other team because I if
yeah,
not, you would have been playing with me.
I was on the green team and I felt pretty confident on that one because like I saw the roster that we had. And then all
Okay,
of a sudden one of those stupid fucking security guards that are all in black was like, "Hey, go on to that red team over there." And then it was just like fucked from there. I'm trying
right.
to decide which one are both of our situations pretty suck, but is it worse to like leave right away or leave right before the big thing starts?
That's a good question, bro. Like that's really funny because yeah, no, I think it's best to leave right before moving on to the next round because at least you got to play, you got to experience, you got to meet people versus you didn't get to really try different challenges, you didn't get to meet more people, you didn't get to like make connections with other people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I guess other people would say different. Some other people would probably say like, I'd rather leave from the beginning. I'll waste my time, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a shame because like speaking for myself, I was really hyped to do the show. Started working out more just to, like so I could be more athletic for the show and stuff like that. And like I cannot tell you like that was probably the most defeated I had ever felt in my life when I like lost within like 20 seconds.
Yeah. Did you at one point ever be like, damn, I'm gonna be playing against Joe?
Always be in line with Joe. That's my motto. That's my
Okay,
motto.
yeah, I like that. I like that. If you can't beat him, join the man.
Exactly. But you had uh trouble getting back home, right? After you were eliminated from the show.
Yes, I did, but in this situation, I'm not even mad about it because they took so long to book my flight back home, but they kept giving me free hotel. So I kept chilling. I chilled in Vegas at least for 3 days before
Wow,
I got
so
home.
3 more days after you had already got
3 more
eliminated?
days, but the thing that I was worried about is that they were gonna make me pay my own flight and my own
Mm,
hotels and stuff. But no, they actually took care of me. That's the only thing that I'm cool with is
yeah.
that they were taking forever to book my flight to go home, but at least they were, giving me a hotel to stay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, actually, one of the hotels that they booked me got canceled. Like supposedly, so I called the airport and I said, hey, so I got an email that my flight was canceled, and they said the production canceled your flight.
Really?
That was a little sketchy, but I was like, afterwards they took care of it again. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we were all maxing out Mr. Beast credit card or something.
I mean, probably there was 2,000 of us for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Actually, that's actually a good question I wanted to ask you. Did you know that before going to Vegas that that wasn't actually part going to be part of the official show?
The YouTube one?
Yeah,
No, no, I didn't
because
know that. I didn't. I found
yeah,
out there.
exactly. Because I that's the point I'm going to make in my video as well. Is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I actually thought I was like part of the show, episode one. That's exactly what we're doing as soon as I get there.
yeah, yeah,
But then when it was when I got there when I found out like no, this is actually for the video.
yeah, yeah. That kind of sucked because I was actually looking forward to being part of the whole. Yeah, like you're saying, episode one. This is how it started.
Absolutely. I mean, even if you're looking at the trailers they're putting out now and you see their location in Toronto that they had like built, like that place looks awesome. Like I would fucking loved to have been there, you know?
I feel like this is just my opinion. I might be totally wrong, but I feel like Mr. Beast and his production stepped it up after all the controversial that he went through with this. Like
Mm,
I'm pretty sure he took a step back and said, "Hey, we got to do better because we did a poor job with the first team."
yeah.
Because we still don't know what's been happening with the other teams. Maybe it was the same crap, but we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know unless we talk to one of those competitors. What's your overall thoughts on your whole experience with it? And would you do it again?
Okay, cool. My overthought experience, I think that this was very, very planned poorly. I don't like how it was planned. I don't like the how the game. I felt like the games were too easy also. For me, I feel like the games were too easy. I thought they were gonna be a lot more challenging, harder. I didn't, there's a lot of things I didn't like, honestly, but you know what? I will do it again. I will do it again, man, because I always try to see the positive of everything. Instead of just complaining and moaning and hating life, during the game, I was trying to see the positive of it. I'm like, you know what? I get to get out of the house. I get to play a game. I get to meet Mr. Beast. I get to meet new people. I get to I'm on a mini vacation right now. So, yeah, I would do it again. I would hope that they would get their stuff together, but I would do it again.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because I think the point I'm going to make in my video is that look, even though I don't like how it ended up, I'm still going to be in the in a video that's going to be on the biggest YouTube channel on the platform. You know, I got to have that experience, and I'm technically in the zeitgeist. And who knows? I'd
And you
definitely
know
be down to
what?
do it again as well.
Like, this is a little off topic. You can cut that if you want.
Sure.
But I was invited to go meet the people from the TV show The Circle.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
I told them that I was part of them. Bro, their TV series, the Circle, is like way better. Well, it's not way better, but it's just super. It's like very popular. Is what I'm saying.
Mm,
And when I mentioned that, oh yeah, yeah, I was able to be part of a Mr. Beast game, they went crazy for that. Like they
really?
all went crazy. Like you were part. I've been trying to get part of that for the longest time. And I'm over here like I've been wanting to be part of the circle for the longest time. But
Wow.
well, just saying that you've been part of that game already, you have eyes on you because now they want to see like who are you and how'd you make it in this game.
Exactly. Yeah.
When you get eliminated, when you go to the back, to the production set.
Yeah.
There's markers, or pens, to sign the paperwork, whatever, the last paperwork.
Yeah.
What I did is I went and I grabbed a marker
Oh, you
and
did tell me
I,
this.
I, I went back to Mr. Beast and I asked him, yo, can you sign my shirt? And then he did a sloppy job because he just did it like really fast.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, can you do that again? Because you made it look super ugly. So I took out my shirt in front of everyone and then he signed it on the table.
That's so funny.
And I asked, yeah, bro, he just did this. And I'm like, because I went like this, and he just went like that, like ugly. So I was like, okay,
Mm,
hold on. So I took off my shirt, like, can you do that again? Because
that's awesome.
yeah. But I asked everyone else, like, yo, did y'all attempt to get a signature or something? And no one asked them.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, he wasn't back there when my team got eliminated, you know.
Oh, oh, I thought he's the one who gives everyone the money when you're exiting.
No, so that first night when we got eliminated, he and his friends were passing out the money. Like that YouTuber Laserbeam was there and
Yeah.
he gave me my
Oh, okay,
wad of
okay, okay.
cash.
Gotcha. I thought he was in the entrance when you got it when you were exiting.
No, no. Thank you for having this interview with me.
Oh, thank you so much, George. I always wanted to be part of your show, man.
Yeah, yeah, no, I know. You've been begging for it and now it's
Yeah,
finally
bro.
happened.
Every day, every night.